Hey Bass Geek, we're out here on Norris Lake today, and it's muddy. Hey guys, I met an awesome dude here when we're launching a boat out here on Norris Lake. I'll let him introduce himself.
Hey man, I'm Preston Littlejohn. I fish with K-Town Bass Anglers, man. I'm always watching BassGeek. He's going to give me a lot of information to, go ahead and catch fish. So I'm glad to see him out here on the ramp, man.
Hopefully we'll give him some information after this tournament and this video.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I appreciate you watching. Okay. You got any social media or anything you want to shout out?
Just our club, man. Just K-Town Bass Anglers, man. We're on Facebook. Look us up.
All right.
And we'll be glad to hear from you.
Instagram or anything for yourself?
No, sir.
All right. Hey guys, go check him out. And as you know, I always love to see you guys out there on the ramp. I appreciate the support, man.
All right, man.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, guys, that's right. You heard me right. We are out here on Norris Lake. We are going to fish up the river today. Hopefully, I know that we had a lot of rain a couple of weeks back, and this place is pretty muddy and pretty trashy right now, so we're going to have to be real careful. I want to run way up into the river. By the way, so you guys know, any of our spots on the tournament season, you can actually see on that Fish Life app, guys. So make sure you go subscribe to the Southeast region. So you'll see all my waypoints from Norris to Watts Bar. You'll see everything that is out there. If it's tournaments, though, it will be after the tournament, by the way, that they get put in. But yeah, make sure you go out there and subscribe to that. It does help the channel out. I run the Southeast region, and that covers everything from Kentucky, Tennessee, North and South Carolina. So make sure you go check it out. It does help out. Make sure you subscribe. It is paid for. So, I mean, if you want my waypoints, donate to the channel. You know what I'm saying? No, but I really do appreciate it if you do. It does help. It helps us with the, gas money. And we've got a special guest today. You guys, I don't know if you've seen him in a minute. Since I fell off his boat last year. If you haven't seen that video, you need to go watch it. Mr. Jeremy.
How we doing?
So we're going to go out here. We're going to try to get into some dirty water. The wind's supposed to be blowing, but so far so good. It's been pretty calm. We're supposed to have some pretty rough wind, but well, speaking of wind, let's talk about conditions of the day. Right now, I would say if we've got a foot of visibility in this muddy water, I would be fall over dead. I'd say we're probably talking 3 to 6 inches, which is going to be good for some cranking and some rattle trapping, I hope. The water temp, really not that much warm. It's about 51.9. Now, we got a little bit of a late start today. We just hit the water at about 10 o'clock. But looks like it's going to be mostly cloudy today. They are giving a high of about 69 to 70. So me and Jeremy both are sitting here because I don't know what the temperature is right now, but if it's going to get to 69 today, it's got a lot of work to do, and the sun's going to have to come out. So we're hoping for a little bit of sunshine myself, especially with this dirty water. I mean, we can go to cranking today, and that's probably what we're going to be doing. Anyway, low last night only got down in the 50s, so we've had a good stretch of warm weather. It's going to continue, I think, throughout the weekend, so maybe it's going to get them up and get them biting. Let's go see if we can catch some green and brown. Let's go ahead and cover a little bit of water. Work this. Oh, there's one. Yeah, maybe. Gosh, he drilled it too. He's good. He's only got one hook. Don't do it, don't do it. All right, get it in there. There we go. Boy, look how pale white.
Yeah, not good color on her. Him.
Look at them big red lips and red crushers. That's a keeper. 14. Skinny. Pale white up here in this dirty water. Sometimes you just change color. That's a 2 3/4, 3. I don't know if I got my scales with me. But skinny. Caught that on the red eye shad, whatever that red eye crawl is. But yeah, number 1 of the day. I'd say he's close to 3. Let's get him out of here. Wasn't no doubt about that one. So we started out throwing that red crawl red eye shad. That first fish you seen that we caught on it, you know, it really just swatted at it. It had that back hook. Now these fish are up here chasing shad. And here's the second fish. Now this is the first non-keeper of the day, but you can see it's not in his mouth. It's all in the top of his head, which told me that they were definitely just swatting at this color. Now I love a red when it's in dirtier water. I think it just shows up better. But they're chasing shad, so we decided to make a little bit of a change. You wouldn't believe how good these red eye shad come across shit. That big wide nose, yeah. Throw right up there to the bank. Throw up here on this. We probably won't be able to hit that, but throw right up here. Start throwing at this. Oh my God! Really, really, really! Look at him. You'd see him chasing it right there. God, that was a good one. Oh my God, that was a big one. I wonder if an underspin would get a bite up here. Really bright one. God, I hate to pull a popper out, but I swear to you. Yeah, but you ain't got a Rico, man. I'm telling you, it's a different deal. Oh, that's a good one, bro. All right, good net job. Yeah. Good net job. That's a keeper. Easy, girl. Hold on, let me get a better grip on him. Now he ate it. Yep, come on now. He ate it. That's a keeper. Look how pale. We'll make sure he's a keeper. Oh, let's get my ego board out, guys. Oh, lay still, brother. Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's about 15 and a half. So about 15 and a half. That time it was on the sexy shad. Probably 2 3/4. Off he goes. Oh yeah, old Smoky. Guys, check out these new solar bats. They keep the wind out of your eyes. I'm really testing them out today. So what we found right off the bat, I come up to a first spot, and we're fishing a main lake pocket, dirty water, and they're hitting the trap. So, you know, the water temperature isn't that much warmer in here, so I don't think it's temperature. I just think I think the temperature has warmed up enough to where they're starting to push them up in here over the past few days. Like I said, though, it's been right around that 51, 52 degree mark today. Still some cloud cover. I mean, you could probably take a popper in this place and get bit on it because they're popping up. Caught two dirt shallow, one out deep, had a hold of another one out deep, just kind of yo-yoing it out here in the gut. You know, I don't know if I was kind of wondering if maybe you know, Jeremy was throwing a spinner bait, and we think he got a hit or two, but it really seemed like it's just so dirty that maybe the sound of that trap is what's bringing them into it. So, all right, we're gonna ride around and look at some more stuff. Look, guys, that is not smoke. If you see that slight haze in the distance, that is actually pollen blowing off these trees. Me and Jeremy thought somebody had a fire going up here. That is insane. So we are back in our second area now, and again with more audio problems, but this time this is a major creek. And what we're doing is we're throwing that white or that sexy shad, red-eye shad. And what happens is Jeremy's got it stuck up here. That seemed to be when I got most of the bigger bites, is when I was yo-yoing or you know, doing some sort of up and down, stop and go retrieve. And as soon as Jeremy pops it free, he gets bit right here. Now, this is his first fish of 2021, and it's also a fish on what is his home lake, so I was happy to get him out there and get that for him. All right. Yeah, because that's a sexy shad trap, too. Yeah. See if he's a keeper. Oh yeah, dude.
He's light though.
Come on, be 14. Oh yeah, he's 14. Yeah. 14 and a half, baby. High five, Jeremy. Is that your first fish of 2021?
It is.
All right.
All right, look at there.
Probably about a pound and a half, pound and 3/4.
He ain't much.
There we go. Yeah, now see, Jeremy, this right here is where that's gonna shine. This is a flat right here. That right there is what you want to be throwing. This little bay flattens out. Oh, there's one. Oh, he got a mouthful of it.
I think he got every hook, didn't he?
Don't you go back off. Come up here and take the trolling motor over. Keep us out there in about 8 or 10 feet.
Oh, you don't have to scoot.
I can't scoot too much. All right, guys, we're gonna get him back in the water. He swallowed that thing. He is bleeding all over my boat. All right, so we're at stop number 3, and it's the third time we've got audio issues. This time we are at the mouth of the creek, leading in to a section where it narrows down. Jeremy's throwing that white spinnerbait, and yet again, we get a bite. Now, it's a non-keeper, but we also noticed this fish bit quite a ways back away from the bank.
got one.
Got him? Oh, goody. Put him in the boat, baby. That's a keeper. There we go. Maybe. Spin bait down there, buddy. I'm telling you.
That's gonna stink. Okay, stop. Jesus. Oh, I
Maybe.
got him. Right the way you're supposed to.
Good job, Jeremy. Like I said, you'll kick my ass down this. Hold it up to me real quick. There you go. What is that? 8 for the day? Don't think he'll keep.
I think that is 8.
Yeah.
We'll measure him up. We'll
Check him. We'll measure him.
He's a little bit longer than the last one.
Gotta be 14.
Oh, 13 and a quarter.
Close.
He's getting there, right? Number 8 for the day. Too small, but hey, putting them in the boat.
So like I said earlier, the one thing that we noticed is that all the spots had kind of the same layout. The mouth going to a narrow down point, opening up to a big bait with some dirty water and some spawning flats. Now this one, as you can see, hit back to the boat. I was using a bait that's discontinued, so I'm sorry guys. It's a Strike King Diamond Shad. It's a lipless crank. It's in white. So again, that sort of shad pattern continues on. Now this is a keeper fish. He was barely a keeper fish. I think he was 14 and maybe 3/4, but he was there. But I also caught him. I noticed, like I said, Jeremy caught another fish, or his other fish just out away from the bank. And so what I was doing is I was throwing this up on the bank and then I was yo-yoing it back, letting it fall. I seen some fish off the bank at about that 12-foot area, kind of suspended out there. And that's where this fish came from. All right, guys, I'm just going to say I really needed that. Now, we could have stayed in a couple of spots. The little cove that we were in, the little pocket that we were in was flat loaded with fish. Chasing fish, busting fish. We caught 3 out of there, but we are on Norris Lake. And again, I want to make sure you guys know, all these fishing videos, go subscribe to the Fish Life app, the Southeast community. That's where I'm at. It's going to be Kentucky, Tennessee, North Carolina, and South Carolina. These are the lakes that I fish the most throughout my life. And so I'm going to have those waypoints on there, and they're going to be seasonal. So every 60 days, those waypoints disappear. So you get new waypoints based on the season, more accurate waypoints that are going to allow you to go out and catch fish right away on any lake you go fish in my region. It also supports the channel, so go out there, check it out. And if you hit a few fish, please drop a waypoint, help old BassGeek out. We'll start a community up on there and share with each other, no matter the lake or the pond. You can put it on ponds and small bodies of water also, which will help out BassGeek a ton, because BassGeek needs to know where some daggone ponds are. All right. All that being said, it's really good, and the people that are putting things up, because it's me and you. You're paying for it, so you're not getting a bunch of old information, stale information from 5-10 years ago. This is brand new, and it's updated every 60 days. So make sure you go out. All that being said, like I said, I didn't want to stay and beat these fish up. I know the tournament's, 2 weeks away from this point. But we found fish, and I wanted to leave. And I'm telling you, the first 2 the pocket and the big creek that we were in right off the bat were loaded. We could have sat probably in that first pocket or that first creek and probably put some pretty good weight together. In that first pocket, I seen some fish, Chase, that were, 3.5, 4 pounders coming up in, they were coming up shallow. I guarantee, I was telling you, Jeremy, who I appreciate coming out with me, I was telling him that I know I could probably take a popper and work it in there, the old Rico popper, and probably bust a good bag in just that one pocket. So you know, we got some stuff. We've got some stuff that we can rely on, some stuff that we can work on, some stuff that we can expand on as we get closer. You know, not really practice. It was just good to get out there and catch a few fish. Killed me to leave because I was wanting to stroke them. But, you know, you can't do that sort of thing. Anyway, as always, guys, hopefully this was a pretty cool video for you. I had a fun day out with Jeremy. This was, we'll call this the home lake for Jeremy. He kind of grew up on this lake, and to get him out there and get him to catch a few was really, really fun. And, you know, say hey to Jeremy too, by the way. He is doing a lot of my editing, if not most of it right now. He's going to help out. My plan is to see how I can keep up this schedule and hopefully start putting out more videos. So you know, 3 videos a week right now is the goal, to really start growing this channel and get us to where this is what we do, you know. And I can't do that without you guys watching. So I know it's fishing time. I know a lot of people are starting to get out there on the water. The ice is melting off for you guys up north. But please make sure, you know, you come and checking old BassGeek out when you get back home. As always, questions and comments in the comment section below, guys. If you got any questions about what you've seen here or just any questions about fishing, leave them down there. You know I love to talk fishing. I love to answer them. As always, like it if you like it. Don't forget to ring that bell. And you guys, you daggone guys rock.